How can you change your appearance with the law of attraction? Let's talk about that. If you're new here, hi, my name is Lucy and I've been manifesting consciously and intentionally for at least 10 years. I've manifested some amazing things into my life and I love sharing my tips, tricks, and ways to manifest so you can get what you want in life. First and foremost, we have to understand that everything is energy. The atoms in your body and the wall and the table and the laptop or the phone that you're watching this on, 99% are air. Now, our minds are very powerful, and it's been proven that we can manipulate energy and manipulate our health and our well-being with our minds. One of these proofs are the placebo effect. You might have heard of it in the world of medicine. It's when people are given a sugar pill instead of the actual medicine, and it actually tricks their mind, and because their mind believes that they received the medicine, the body heals itself. It's pretty amazing if you think about it. The placebo effect has had a bad rap, but it's actually pretty amazing if you think about it, because it's our mind doing these things and manipulating our body into well-being because we think and believe that we received the medicine. Now, how can we use this knowledge to change our appearance and to make ourselves the most beautiful or the most handsome that we can? I'll tell you in a second. Now, to manifest fast, we actually need to be in a high vibration. We need to be happy and we need to love ourselves. That's why changing your appearance with the law of attraction is so hard for so many people, is because when we want to change something, usually we're in a place of low self-worth and in a place of lack. And that's why it becomes really, really hard, because when we're trying to bring our manifestation about, it comes from the place of lack and desperation, and that pushes our manifestation further away. Now, I'm all for improving the way we look and playing with our appearance, and I think our body is our canvas, and the more interesting and the more appealing and the more fun we can make it, it's part of life and it just makes life more amazing. For example, one of my current things I'm manifesting is to grow my hair long, and I had really long hair. Well, I don't know about really long, like really long is subjective, right? It wasn't long, but it was long for me, and it was really nice and I liked it. And then I went to a salon and I got a treatment done and it burnt it, but it didn't like burn it off right away. It kind of just started breaking. So I was editing my wedding photos and I saw myself from the back and I saw how short my hair was, and it was really scary because between this picture and this picture, I did not cut my hair. It just kept breaking off little by little because of the dryness of the treatment that I got done. I didn't want to cut it because I really liked it long, and then finally I cut it a little bit and it just is starting to grow healthy. So my intention right now, as far as my looks go, to grow a long, luxurious, healthy, thick hair. And I'm excited to see the changes that take place. They're already taking place. But as I was saying, your intention is the most important. If you're coming from the place of self-love and just playfulness, that's one thing, right? If you're coming from the place of lack and desperation and feeling unworthy, feeling like if I had a smaller nose, people would like me better, or if I lost weight, this guy would like me or this girl would like me. If you feel like you absolutely need to change this thing about your appearance and then your life is gonna miraculously get better, It's probably not, because your internal world is not going to change just because your appearance changed. In fact, a lot of people who lose weight, they were insecure when they had a lot of extra weight, they were overweight, and they were insecure, and they lose a lot of weight, and they remain insecure. And an even better example about this, there was a plastic surgeon that changed people's appearance, obviously, with plastic surgery. And he said he noticed this phenomena that even though the people changed physically, they didn't change internally, and they had the same insecurities and the same negative self-talk that they had before the plastic surgery. If every time you're looking in the mirror and you're like, let's take the big nose as an example, and you're like, oh, this big nose, right? And you're just think, oh my god, it's so ugly, and you talk to yourself negatively, first of all, you'll never be able to manifest anything good because you're not in high vibration. And negative self-talk is the worst thing you can do to yourself. The way you talk to yourself, you probably would never talk like that to anybody else. So why do you think you have the right to talk to yourself badly? I always say, as I wrote in my book, and I keep repeating, and I think that's one of my favorite tools. My book is called Boundless Self-Love. It's 30 tools for self-love. It's a very short, simple book for people who are trying to get the tools and not read a lot of pages. So anyway, my favorite tool from my book is talking to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, like your literal best friend, or somebody you love dearly, like your sister or your brother, for example. Anyway, if you look at most people, the most attractive thing about them are not their looks. It's the way they carry themselves, the way they talk, walk, their light, and their energy shines through. But since you already decided to manifest a change in your appearance, and I promise to give you the tools that you need to change it, I'm gonna do it. First of all, I want you to start small, because you can achieve anything you want and you can make your manifestation as big as you want, but you have to believe in it. And the chances are that you don't believe that you can get a big manifestation. So starting small and increasing whatever it is you're trying to achieve is going to give you confidence that it's working and you're getting it right, and the universe is helping you, and you're gonna have this trust in the universe and trust in yourself, and it's gonna help you achieve bigger and bigger manifestation, be it with your looks or be it with anything else for that matter. Now the next thing is, you already have it, but you have to believe it, and you have to leave your past self-sabotaging self behind. You have to feel and then embody the person who actually looks the way you want to look. So you have to carry yourself like you would carry yourself once you, let's say, lost the weight, or got bigger lips, or got smaller nose, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, right? You have to actually embody that, but that means leaving behind the old self, the self that, you know, carries her or himself in a way that is not flattering. So this is actually one of my favorite insights into the law of attraction. And that's the reason I started the whole channel with affirmations. And it's that it's not just your thoughts that matter, it's your identity, right? And you create your identity, and that identity has these thoughts and these beliefs. So you actually have to change yourself at the core, have to change your identity. So you have to change your identity to the person that you're becoming. And that's another important thing, is to say, I am becoming more beautiful. I am becoming more attractive. My hair is growing long and thick, for example, for me. And my lips are becoming fuller and more beautiful. And stuff like that. Affirmations are an amazing key into your identity. And if you can actually commit to saying your affirmations every morning, saying them out loud and writing them down, it's not a big task, right? It's not very hard. So only a couple of sentences that you think for yourself and you write every morning. And it will actually rewrite the code of your identity. Another thing is, when you see people who have the thing that you want, like long hair in my case, or long nails, or full lips, or whatever it is that you're trying to manifest, be happy for those people. And practice loving kindness. Loving kindness is pretty much a form of meditation, which I ignored for so long because I practiced pretty serious meditations like Vipassana and Isha, and it seemed like child's play for some reason because it's just so short and so simple. And pretty much what you do is you send good energy and positive thoughts to people. And a lot of the time it's nice to do to people you don't really like and see how internally things change within you. It's pretty amazing. And the way to do it for this specific purpose, for the change in your appearance and for manifesting, is to be happy for people who already have the thing that you're trying to manifest. Like, I look at girls who have long hair and I don't feel jealous or envious. I feel inspired and I feel impressed. Yeah, I'm happy for them. And so that's what I invite you to do, is to actually bring about within yourself these feelings of happiness for the people and just kindness towards them. Another very important thing along the same lines is don't judge other people. The way we're programmed is when we don't like something within ourselves and we see the same thing within another person, but more or less, and we judge them. We're like, oh my god, look at that person, they're so fat, or their nose is so big, because we hate that within ourselves, we hate that about ourselves, so we tend to judge other people. It's just a psychological thing that is embedded in most humans, but we can rewrite it, and we can be kind and compassionate towards people, and there is no need to judge anybody, because that only lowers your vibration and does not help you manifest at all. But most importantly, be kind to yourself, and as I already said, talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend. That's it for today. Make sure that like button is blue. That way YouTube will show this video to other people and will show you more of my videos. And don't forget to hit subscribe if you enjoyed this kind of content, and hit that little bell icon so you can be notified every time I post a new video or go live. Thank you for watching.